Testing, testing, testing. Testing. Ooh. All right. Well, that sucks. That sucks. Um, Dang, I had no audio that whole time. All right, so look. Basically, I made an Unreal Engine 5 Oak. And now I'm about to pull the game up again. Wow. That's crazy. I have a 3D looking Professor Oak. That's crazy. So let me look for a background. I'm gonna look for a background now. Let's see. Where's that thing he was standing on? I feel like that can be changed too. So this was the background. Let me make a girl version of this. Let's see. So that's the boy version, right? About to go in the folder. You know what? He needs to be resized. Alright, so this boy, I am about to resize him. Yeah, I'm gonna resize this. Photoshop. Where's the picture at? Or the folder. So I'm gonna drop this boy in Photoshop. And then I'm gonna drop this in Photoshop. So the boy is resized, right? Take that off and save as intro boy. So now when I choose the boy, it's gonna look like this. So pretty much everything in the Pokemon game, I can give it the Unreal Engine 5 look. So it lost some of its quality because I shrunk it so much, but it still looks better than the original. And when it's smaller, it's not gonna look as bad. So now that's saved. Let me go back and start the game. So now Professor Oak has the Unreal Engine look as well as the boy sprite. New game. So that's the new Oak. Let me change the marrow. Let me see. All right. Gemini. Where's that Meryl folder? Drop Meryl in there, and then ask it the same thing. Create this Pokemon one for one in the Unreal Engine 5 look. Make a PNG file and keep the same dimensions. So as far as creating the PNG file, it's not doing that. It's just a JPEG, and it's not keeping the same dimensions because as you can see, I had to shrink Professor Oak and the boy PNG. All right, so that's cool. That's Meryl. I'm gonna save it under downloads. And so what I have to do is I have to put this Meryl. I want it to face the same direction as the other Meryl. Is it facing the same way? Yeah, so the Meryl is facing the other direction. Yeah, Meryl is facing the other direction. So I want them both facing the same way. Okay, cool. And I need to make that a PNG file and then shrink it. So Photoshop, this is gonna be very tedious because every single picture is gonna have to be done like this. So I was supposed to actually drop the other Meryl in there first. The smaller Meryl. Photoshop, Meryl. So this gets dropped in there first. No, don't save. No, don't save. No, don't save. So that Meryl gets dropped in first. Really can make a 2D Unreal Engine 5 game. All right. Remove the background on that Meryl. Okay. And then I want to transform this. This needs to be flipped horizontally. Okay. That's done. You know what? Fit the screen. So this is going to be the new Meryl sprite. All right, file, save as, intro Meryl. So now I got three things. When I load the game up, it's going to show the new Meryl, the new boy, and the new Professor Oak. Let me bring up Twitch real quick. Okay. Oh, you been trying to tell me no audio. Let me move that over here and move this over here. Where's the Pokemon game at? All right. So if I start this, I'm gonna have the new Meryl, the new Oak, and the new boy. So that's the new Oak. I got a lot of windows open. So that's the new Oak. He's gonna show me the Meryl. Damn, that's crazy. That's the new Meryl. I'm a boy, and that's the boy sprite. So that's the Unreal Engine 5 version of the boy sprite. That's crazy. So pretty much everything in this game I can give the Unreal Engine 5 look to. I can change every single sprite, the grass, the buildings, the Pokemon. Um, that is crazy. So I want to change this background. I need a Pokemon background, I guess. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see something. Characters. So where's the Pokemon at? Pokemon. Every single Pokemon. That's a lot. So that's 834 for the back. It's the same thing, the back sprites again, but the shiny version. Eggs is it's only 5, but damn, the footprints. Front. So 834 Pokemon. 834 shiny icons. Is this the box? Yeah, these are the box sprites. The box, no, there's nothing in there. Shadow. I guess that's the little thing that they stand on. So every single thing in the game can be changed into the Unreal Engine 5 look. So this is like a cave. This all the stuff to make a cave. These are all the sprites for it. All the stuff to make shit, everything outside. I gotta zoom all the way in on this tile set. So all of these things I can make into the Unreal Engine look. This is crazy. It's a lot. This gonna be a task for sure. This looks like the Pokemon Center right here. Yeah, this is stuff inside the Pokemon Center. I can add characters to this. I can pretty much add anything I want to in here. And looks like I could just make a tile set. This looks like the bikes. Oh, it says bike shop interior right there at the top. The boat, department store, caves, dungeons. Thought caves and dungeons was the same thing. Dungeon forest, the game corner, factory, graveyard, gym interior, interior in general, harbor, mansion, multiplayer rooms, museum, mart, outside. So just everything, every type of little sprite in a Pokemon game, I can pretty much do it. This gonna be crazy. So I need something, some type of Pokemon background that is gonna show up when Professor Oak is talking. It could even be this, which is like, this is Sword and Shield, right? I could even have something like that show up. This is Pokemon Go, Pokemon Masters. I like that one. Honestly, I might try that. One of these backgrounds I'm gonna pick, and I think I'm gonna pick this one. So I'm gonna save this. That says forest. Bring up Photoshop, and I need to go to this tile set. What was it? Pictures. So this background, this intro background, That's right there. Now I gotta go to the picture that I just saved, which is right here. Drag that, and then drag. Okay. Why is it not dragging over there? Control C, Control V. It's not working. Let me drag Oak. Okay, Oak ain't working either. So something going on. Meryl, I'm done with you. I already saved you. Why can I not drag? Okay, so it drags right there. Oak can drag right there. Huh. I'm changing that background. For sure. That's a PNG. Alright. Let's see. Where's that picture at? Change that. Alright. It can't be this hard. I don't know what's going on. Let me put that right there, and then where's the other one? Okay, so it got to be this size. So I could just resize this shit. Now if I do that again, there we go. Control. So I could resize it like that. This Pokemon Masters I want to leave out. But I can stretch the picture. So I can stretch it like that. And then let me put this on top. Stretch this until Masters is out of view. So I can do it like that, right? Remove that background, and now I can crop it right here, and then crop it right there, right? Because this is the dimensions of the background picture. Now delete this, and we have this without the Pokemon Master. So save. Save that graphics, pictures. Oh, this is supposed to be a PNG. PNG. And what was that shit called? Let me see what that was called. Intro BG. Intro BG, PNG. Replace it. The document is currently open. Where's it open at? Where is it open at? Let me close this, close that. Close that. File. Graphics, pictures. PNG. Intro BG. It's not open nowhere. Alright. File. Pictures. PNG. Intro BG. Copy the name. Alright, I'm going to save it to the desktop for right now. Okay, that's saved. So I was able to save that to the desktop. Where is it open? I only got Photoshop open. You know what? It might have been this right here. Alright. Poke Essentials, graphics, pictures. So there's Intro BG. Where's it at on the desktop? replace this, and it replaced it. All right, so now when I start the game again, it should be that background. That should be the background. So let me see. Every single thing in this damn game I could change. And that's kind of crazy. Oh, I'm supposed to be starting the game. Game. Oh, Sceptile. Let me do a Sceptile. I'm gonna do a Sceptile. Hold up real quick. Let me see how this background look. Where is the game at? Enter. Even this picture, this little Pokeball shit, I could change that. As long as I find it, that motherfucker could be changed. Look at that shit. Oh my god. Look at that shit. That shit cold. This shit is cold. I could change anything in the fucking game. Damn, I could change anything in the game, yo. This thing right here that he's standing on, I might just remove that. He don't need the float and shit. I might just remove that completely. He doesn't need that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me do Sceptile. All right. Graphics. What is it? Pokemon. Front. Sceptile. All right, so that's Sceptile. Create an Unreal Engine 5. Let's see what it look. Damn, I really could. That is not Unreal. That does not look like Unreal Engine 5. That's still pixelated. Come on now. Redo it. Try again. Um, that looks a little better, but this shit looks a little pixelated still in some areas. But let me save that just in case that's the best it can get. But we're gonna redo that one again. Quit playing. Yeah, they did them dirty. Damn, nigga could make a fuck Unreal Engine Pokemon game. I'm going through all them old Game Boy games. The Legacy of Goku, the Mega Man games, the Zelda, and I can have all of those different worlds. Like those different looks and shit from those different games, those can each be like a different town or a region in that style. Like that shit crazy. This shit is ridiculous. Yo, this might be the best it get. For real. Now let me let me see if I can start that game. I want to see what that house looks like. And if I could find that house in the game, I could probably change it. Um like I want to walk outside of the house and just turn that shit into Unreal Engine 5. It'll look like super out of place. Damn, I really changed that shit. That's crazy. I really changed the whole background on this damn game. No info needed. They go to Meryl. I might have to clean that Meryl up a little bit. It's got a little whitening around it. But once it's like on a Game Boy, like, you know, what it's meant to be played on, the size wise, where it's not all blown up, it'll look real good. So I'm a boy. Look at him. The nigga look crazy, yo. Fucking Unreal Engine. I'm ready. So even these tiles and this bookcase, I could change all that. Let me see if I can bring up that tile set. You know what? Hold on. I wanted to I need to see what that house looked like, so I can see which one I need to change. All right. So that's what the house is. All right, let me X out graphics. Maybe it's tile set. Shit, that's too many goddamn pictures. What is this? Windows? What windows? Shit, I don't know. Weather. Change the weather, the UI. Battle. Ooh. So I can change all this. Dang, I could change the HP bars and all of that shit. Controls and help. Okay. Bag. Mart. Those must be the menus. The Pokédex. Transitions. Ooh, okay, okay. Alright. The trainers. I can Unreal Engine all of these niggas. Titles. Okay. For the different credits. Alright, I can change all that. Or don't have to change it. I can just give it the Unreal Engine look. Yeah, that shit might have this. It might be in tile set. So, to change that house outside. Is it an outside thing? Let me see. I have to zoom in on this motherfucking shit. Shit. So that's the grass. Okay. Gym. Where the buildings at? Okay. Here's some buildings. And is that the building? Right here? Yeah, this gotta be it. Okay. That's gotta be it. Alright, so damn, let me see. I need to put that in Photoshop. That is a large file. outside. Yeah, I gotta zoom all the way in. Right there. Okay. These spam callers do not sleep. I gotta duplicate this layer. Where's the shit? Let me delete that. Where's the duplicate layer? Oh Lord. Fit the screen. Did it duplicate? It did duplicate. All right. There's the house right there. So this is all I need right there. You know what? Let me zoom out. Shit, where's the house at? All right. I'm gonna have to I gotta cut, rasterize, cut right there, cut right there. Now I need to know, okay, where I can crop it at. Go right there, enter, fit the screen. I can crop it again. Alright, so that's as far as it can go. There we go, right there. Right there. And then let's see. So that's my house. That's the house. File. Hello? I can do what? Yeah, I need to, but I'm streaming right now, so it's gonna disconnect the stream. All right. Okay. Um, let me do my house, desktop, my house, PNG, save. All right. Let me see how that look. Okay. Um, put that right there. As Gemini, create this building. this building looking like. Again, looks the same. Try again. Should I reword it? Create a front-facing 3D looking building. Maybe is what I need to say. Create a front-facing 3D looking building. So I'm gonna one for one in the Unreal Engine 5 look. Let's see. I worded that all fucked up. Create this front-facing 3D looking building. That could have been worded better. That looks okay. Let me save that. And we're gonna try it again. That don't look that bad. Looks a little better. No, that looks the same as before. B Brooklyn Blade, what's up? Thank you for the follow. Should I just say I'm doing good? How about you? Create 3D. Create in 3D Unreal Engine 5 look. I ain't type shit. Create in 3D creating 3D Unreal Engine 5 look. I think I'm gonna go with that other one. So I gotta find that picture again. So if I do this, let's see. Zoom in. See where it was at. It was right there. That was not it. That's not it. I need to go to downloads. This one. Oh. Remove the background. Okay, so let me put it right here. Remove background. Alright, so now the background is removed. Save as. My house. That needs to be JPEG. I mean PNG. My house and downloads. Okay, so now I can go back to this one. Delete that. Go here. Okay. This will have to be resized. Let's see. You know what? Hold on. I need to crop this. I need to crop this. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, that's cropped. Now I need to do that again. PNG, my house, replace. Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna shrink that down. Hold on. Let me delete this. Let me delete this one. Delete that. Delete that. Downloads. I need to stretch this just that much. What tile set was that? Graphics. Pokemon. That was tiles. No. Tile sets. And outside. Okay. This file save as copy. Outside. So now, if I go back, I wonder if it'll change how the outside looked. Boy. Wow. The house does look different. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. Damn, that's crazy as hell. Shit. I think I'm done. I think that's my experiment. I wanted to see if I could change anything in the game, and apparently I can.